Hello students, welcome to Soros's classes. In this video, I will be solving the following question from ISS 2015 paper 2. Now in this question, we have to distinguish between single sampling plan and double sampling plan. Now in single sampling plan, now suppose we have a lot of items. So this is a lot of items that needs to be tested. So in single sampling plan, what happens is a single sample is being selected at random from this lot. So a single sample is selected at random from a lot, from this lot, from lot, and the disposition of the lot is determined from the resultant information obtained from this sample, and the disposition of lot is determined by the resultant information from the sample. That is the resultant information obtained from the sample. So this plan, it is usually denoted by NC. So suppose we have a sample of size n, sample of size n. So we have a sample of size n, and if this sample has more than C number of defectives, if this sample has more than C defectives, then this lot is rejected. This lot is rejected. So here n is the sample size and C is the number of defectives that is allowed. So what happens is, if the sample of size small n, if it has more than C defectives, then the lot is rejected. Otherwise, the lot is not rejected, that is, the lot is accepted. Now, next is double sampling plan. It is one step advanced, or we said one step added to the single sampling plan. Now, what happens here is, in the same way, we take a single sample. So first of all, so the step 1 is taking a single sample, taking a sample, and based on this sample, we test whether the lot is accepted or not, in the similar way as we have done in single sampling plan. So there can be 3 results. First one is accept the lot. Next one is reject the lot, and the third one is none of the above, that is no decision. So what happens is, after the first sample is being taken and it is tested so when the first sample is taken, the resultant information will either lead to acceptance of the lot, rejection of the lot, or no decision. Now, in case the outcome is the third one, that is, we cannot take any decision, then that happens is we take second sample. So when no decision is made from the first sample, we take the second sample, and then we combine the results of both the sample and take the final decision. So we combine combine the results of both the samples and take decision of both samples and take the decision. So in double sampling plan, it starts similar to the single sampling plan. That is, we take a sample, then we see whether according to this sample the lot is either being accepted or rejected. In case it can neither be accepted or rejected, that is, we cannot come to any decision. In that situation, we take second sample, and from this second sample what we do is we perform the similar thing, and then we combine the results from both the samples and then take the decision of whether accepting or rejecting the sample. So the basic difference between the single sampling and the double sampling plan is that in single sampling there is only one sample that is being taken, and whatever decision that has to be made, it is based on that particular sample, whereas in double sampling plan we have two samples. So we take two samples in which the second sample is taken if and only if the result we do not get a definite result from the first sample. But if we do not get a definite result from the first sample, that is, we get no decision, then in that situation we make the decision based on both the samples.